Alright, everyone, welcome to the ASMR Burnt Rubber podcast series here on Extreme Sim TV. Qualifying just wrapping up here tonight. Getting ready to go green flag racing. But before we do, let's take a look at your starting grid for tonight. So here we go. Starting a lineup for here tonight. It's going to be Corey Melton. Behind him, it will be Jake Anderson, along with Mr. Robert Henrietta, Bryton Hudson, Brian there, Dave Gage, Jeremy, Patrick, Ed Huck, and Ryan Douglas. That is your 10-car field here tonight from Atlanta Motor Speedway, or Charlotte Motor Speedway here tonight. And let's take a look at your point standings. Coming into this one, the first race back here, 4 points in quite a little while. Here we go. Let's take a look at them as we speak. Here is your championship. Here tonight, Park up front, 428 points over Jake Anderson there, 306 behind him, 302. Back to Robert Henrietta. And you see right there, 288 points there for Robert, 245 for Jeremy. Everybody getting gridded up here on the track here. It's going to be 100 laps here from what would be Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight. Taking a look here at the weather as they get ready to roll off. 25 degrees Celsius track temp, pretty cool. Humidity pretty high, about 45% humidity as we get ready to go racing. Right, field rolling off behind the iRacing pace car right now. See them right there behind that iRacing pace car, getting ready to go green here tonight. Again, 100 laps here tonight. It's going to be your scheduled distance here from Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight. Again, 100 laps scheduled distance here tonight. And again, big shout out to the league there. The Racing Stacy All-Star Race took place last of the week. Checking in on the GoFundMe page. We are now at 2,000 on the GoFundMe. Big shout out to everybody that's come on board to make all that happen. So, 100 laps here tonight. Corey Melton, Jake Anderson, your front row for the start of the position. And then we got Robert Henrietta, Bryton Hudson, Dave, Patrick, and 5 back there as well. Douglas, everybody hanging on. 100 laps here tonight. The home of NASCAR. We're going to go racing here tonight for the next 100 laps, folks. Strap in. We're going to go green as the field comes out of turn number 4. Green flag will fly, and there we go. We are green. Robert Henrietta there for Dave Gage right there behind us, and then right behind the bottom of the race car right now. Ryan and now one thing, this is actually smart, not making it very under the inside. That'll be a Anderson hopping around the 48 down the right side, hop on board there with 40 out. On the right front, on the up, as we can do the right, the mouse in the second lane. There's one girl, 40 out, and runs behind him. Robert Henrietta. My favorite practice is when we do it. Jake Anderson leads here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. From the Charlotte Speedway, getting 4 tonight. Anderson leads here tonight. in the 128, usually in the Coca-Cola machine. But in that racing tonight from Charlotte Motor Speedway, leading Woody Melvin. That's the major run and 5 of the 100 completions. Let's back down the engine noise a little bit for you guys. Again, 5 of 100 complete here tonight from the Charlotte Motor Speedway as we run. It was Anderson made the move earlier on around Melton for the race lead. He hangs on. And Retta back there in third. Brighton there in fourth. The 404 machine of Dave Gage in fifth. The 91 working his way forward. Going to be Patrick there inching his way forward into number 91. White and green colored machine on that race car. Jeremy Ed Huck there as well. And again, working through the first stages of this race. 6 of the 100 complete here tonight at Charlotte. The ASMR Burnt Rubber podcast series. As we run at the moment, 7 of 100 complete here tonight. You see everybody starting to pull away right now. Good run. See Dave Gage up there on the top side. He's going to come under fire from Patrick there in the 91 machine. Patrick right there behind him as they work their way down the front straightaway. First 10 laps going to be in the books in a moment. These guys doing a great job here. So far, keeping it clean on board with Patrick there, sitting there just rolling right now. Inside what would be P5 with Jeremy right there behind him. Jeremy right there in the mix as well. Great run for these drivers up front. And what a night it's been for the drivers on the racetrack right now. First 9 laps. Pretty clean here at Charlotte. Again, Jake Anderson leads. Again, the All-Star race was originally scheduled for Charlotte, and then it got transformed into the Racing for Stacy race last week at Talladega. So again, that kind of got transformed, and that is where we sit right now. Let's go back and take a look at the pass for the race lead early on tonight. When that pass happened for the lead, actually, right there. So here was that pass that we had going on earlier in the night when Corey Melton was able to take away the race lead from the 121. They battled back and forth for a bit here. And eventually, as you can see, that 128 machine was able to get back under Corey for that race lead. This was earlier on tonight. And you see it right here where Jake Anderson was able to get back under Corey Melton, get by him. That was earlier on tonight. He was able to get the race lead early, continuing to lead right now, 11 laps complete. So it's Jake Anderson out front. Everybody else going to fall behind. Corey Melton there as well. Robert Henretta, Bryton Hutchinson, and Dave Gage also in the mix here tonight with Patrick right there in that number 91 machine as they run right now. Everybody hangs on. 112 of 100 complete here tonight from Indianapolis, or from Charlotte Motor Speedway. In this one, again, back points racing here tonight. 12 laps complete. Corey Melton sitting up there in second, trying to go back and get back around that driver of the 128 machine of Jake Anderson here tonight. Everybody back up to speed. 13 of 100 complete here tonight from Charlotte. Should be a pretty smooth run to the checkered here this evening. 10 cars a little bit low. Some guys stuck at work and whatnot, not able to come out. That includes your championship leader there of Clark, who wasn't able to make it here tonight due to kind of being stuck. So he wasn't able to make it. But hey, Clark had enough of a points lead, as he put in chat there. I think he can miss 3 races and still be okay. But it's Jake Anderson now coming back under fire from Corey Melton. And those two 1 and 2 right now. So that's the way they run 15 on the board. This time by here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going to be Jake Anderson, Corey Melton right there in second. Robert Henretta in third. Brighton in fourth. Dave Gage in fifth. Jeremy in sixth. Or in fifth as well. Patrick and Huck. Ryan Douglas. Brian, that's your top 10 at the moment. In this 10-car field, we ran 15 laps here tonight. As we run 15 complete here this evening. Anderson, Melton, Henretta, Hutchison, Gage, 15 machine there as well of Jeremy. Everybody hanging on right now. For 16 of 100 laps complete here tonight from Charlotte Motor Speedway, and up front Corey Melton leads the way. 16 complete here tonight. I hope all y'all at home are enjoying the broadcast so far this evening. Doing the best I can with it here tonight. Really, honestly, don't feel too well. But here, we're going to get this thing in for you. Here from Charlotte Motor Speedway as Melton leads. Robert Henretta has made the move for second. Let's go take a look at that pass that happened back on lap 16. So Robert Henretta was able to get around that 128, and it looked like the 128 of Corey had a bit of a problem. That let Henretta wrap around him there and get the race lead. 17 of 100 laps complete here tonight. And as we run here tonight, right at the moment, 18 of 100 complete. And a little bit of breaking news there from the chat. Didn't hear it from any of the drivers, but thank you to Jess for kind of relaying the information. Green Sim TV wants to give a big shout out to Brian Hudson, new baby boy at home, running in the top 5. Great week for him, and congratulations. Hope those guys all the best. Him and his significant other, and hope everything is well with that one. So a great week for Brighton here inside the top 4. New baby boy doing a great job right now. 19 complete of the 100 here tonight. These guys putting on a show for us here right now. See Brighton Hutchinson right there in that 884 machine, sitting there in 4th. Out of the 10 cars that are running here tonight. Great racing up front. Everybody keeping it calm and collected here over the first 20 laps of the 100 that were scheduled for tonight. Now we want to talk about the points a little bit, and we'll show the difference later on in this broadcast when this race ends. There will be some changing in the points. I'm about 99% confident of when this thing comes to an end later on tonight. Everybody fighting through 21 and 100 complete here tonight. 21 out of 100 laps complete here this evening. Everybody fighting their way through. Corey Melton leads. Robert Henretta in second. This little battle here is Hutchison and Dave Gage in the 404 machine, trying to pick up a spot to the top 4. 22 of 100 on the board here tonight. Jeremy back there as well in the 15. Great looking run for him in that number 15 machine here tonight. Top 5 run for him. Patrick there as well, and Brighton up in the 3rd spot, excuse me. And you can see Brighton holding on to that 3rd spot right now with Dave Gage right there behind him, and doing a wonderful job. Meanwhile, up front, Corey Melton leads. Corey doing a wonderful job leading this race. He got around Robert Henretta. That has started to open up that gap so far here tonight, and continuing to do just that. Taking a look at the delta here between the two, and you can see that gap steadily rising between those top two, between Henrietta and Mr. Melton right here tonight. Let's take a look this time by at the last lap speed for these guys as they crock across the stripe here. And right here it's going to be 32.15 to 32.4. So Melton pretty much quicker than anybody else in the field that last lap by a good bit. And he's got this thing under wraps here right now. 25 on the board. Henrietta sits second. Brighton right there in third right now. I think we do maybe have one car getting ready to go a lap down. That would be the fifth 5 machine in danger of a lap down here. That's Brian. And hope everything's going well with them over there. Brian dropping back here. Rough run here at Charlotte. Right now getting ready to go a lap down. Here it comes Corey Melton here. Corey Melton right now up front. Henrietta in second. 4-second gap between those drivers. Dave Gage back here trying to run down Mr. Brighton. That would be a battle for third. And we got Corey Melton on pit road. So the first of the leaders heading down. And here we go. Let's take a look here as he dove down pit road. We had more going as we went to the replay. That was Melton on pit road here. And now everybody over the first 25 laps on pit road. For the most part up front. The only two staying out, Robert Henrietta and Patrick. Both cars staying out here right now to assume the race lead. For 25 laps, everybody on pit road. 4 assumed to be tires and fuel here tonight. And we'll see if Patrick comes down this time. No, he don't. He stays out. Staying out right now as Henrietta hits pit road. Now Robert Henrietta on pit road. Now Patrick will stay out. Patrick will come down this next time. At the moment, 27 of the 100 on the board here tonight. And what an interesting night here on Extreme Sim TV so far for these guys. 27 on the board. Patrick coming down, and that will hand the lead over because here comes Brian and Douglas. Both of them staying out. Brian right now running third, and caution on the racetrack. First one of the night, and it's for Robert Henrietta. And good deal for a couple of these guys who stayed out here. And let's take a look at the incident that brought out the caution here in the Burnt Rubber podcast series. It was Robert Henrietta that was in this incident. Let's try to get the replay of it. Well, there's the yellow flag. Oof. Henrietta off of pit road. One more look at it. Looks like he just spun the tires coming off pit road. And unfortunately, that's what brought the yellow out. We'll ride on board with him here as he exits pit road. Off pit road, just lift the tires up around he came. One more look at it here. Not a good deal. He's going to get in the gas here, spin the tires, and watch the red tack kind of go up and around he goes. First caution of the night for Robert Henrietta. Having an issue coming off of pit road. That puts us under yellow for the first time tonight here from Charlotte just after pit stops. Now everybody will cycle through. Melton will retake the race lead. And let's take a look at where we stand pit strategy wise. Melton ran 25 on that first lap. So did Anderson. Patrick there a little higher, 27 laps. 25 for Hutchinson and 28 there for Douglas. Brian going to squeak out 28 as well, as they're going to come just now to pit road for fuel and tires. So there we go. Second stop estimated should be somewhere around that 25 lap marker. Then it should be somewhere around 75, and then obviously we'll run it just about to the end here. So as we work our way through 29 of 100 complete. And we'll take a look at the slick new ride there for Patrick coming into tonight. This beautiful looking 91 machine. Let's see if we can get some shots of it for you. Way down the back straight away here. 91 slick looking race car here. Look at that Zombie Ink machine, the 91 on track. Beautiful looking race car here that we're looking at. They get ready to go back to green once again. So we're 30 complete of the 100 here tonight from Charlotte Motor Speedway. 30 laps in the books here this evening. Roughly 70 to go this time by. Melton and Anderson will be your top two for the restart as we work our way through this one. It's going to be an interesting restart here as we get ready to go back green in just a moment here. It's just Melton up front, Anderson in second. Everybody going to fall back in the line behind them. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to take a break out of the booth a moment, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, back here underway once again. It's Melton in front of Anderson, Patrick third. The way they run right now, it's a 1/10 of a second gap between the front two cars. Here from Charlotte Motor Speedway, you see Corey Melton leads, but these fresh tires, it looks like that 128 of Anderson may be a bit quicker here at Charlotte Motor Speedway right now. 35 on the board of the 100 here tonight. Patrick and Bryton Hutchison right there as well. And take a look at who's inside the top 5 right now. That is Brian. Remember, it wasn't that long ago that he was back there in that 10th position, but he has worked his way forward with a little bit of help with that caution and now runs inside the top 5. 35 on the board here tonight from Charlotte. Man, oh man, 65 to go here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. We expect stops again around that lap 50 number as it's Melton leads, Anderson in second. What is so interesting here is the way all this is playing out tonight. Again, that caution kind of mixed the field up a bit here as Melton leads still in front of Anderson, those two out front right now. And here comes Patrick and that new ride up inside the top 3 with Brighton right there behind him, and all of them hunting down Corey Melton. Let's take a look at the last lap time here. Melton's a little bit off on this restart. Taking a look at it here, he's definitely off. Anderson was 0.3 of a second faster last time by, and he is there. And this is not going to be good. As you see it, well, excuse me, there's the best timing you can see right on each other lap time wise. Patrick coming down as well. This time we'll check the times at the stripe. And again, the front two a little quicker than Patrick that time. That gap is definitely closed at the front of the field. And this would be a battle for the race lead. It's Melton and Anderson. And we've seen Anderson get around Melton before in this race. Then we had that yellow flag come out. Corey Melton trying to hold off Jake Anderson. Behind them, Patrick trying to stay in touch. Huck has gotten around Brian there for the 5th position to move Ed Huck up a spot. Let's take a look at that pass if we can. As we headed down into turns 3 and 4, you see Ed Huck there got around Brian. That was a top 5 position change here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight. Meanwhile, Corey Melton out front, 40 on the board this time by. Closing in on halfway, expecting stops around lap 50 here tonight. We've had one caution on the evening here at Charlotte. Corey Melton leads, Anderson there in second. And we're going to take a look at your stint laps here. I want to look at this for just a moment as we come up. 14 laps, they're about 10 laps away from stops here. The ones that ran 24 and 25 in the first stint. So Anderson and Melton both looking at pit stops here in the next 10 or so laps. Anderson back there in second, Patrick there in third, Brighton in fourth, right here at Charlotte so far. Here 9:05 on the East Coast, 41 laps complete here tonight from Charlotte Motor Speedway, 41 and 100 complete. Everybody working their way through. Jake Anderson sitting in second right now. Corey Melton leads, everyone else behind him. Ed Huck there as well in the 7. Ryan Douglas there in the 31. Brian there inside the top 7 as well, with Robert Hanretta there in that beautiful number 8 machine. So Robert Hanretta hanging on right there in that number 8 pink machine. White and black and pink right there inside that top 8 as well. He's to the back bumper of Brian. Brian's starting to slide back again. And that's the problem Brian has had here tonight. The car just seems to go away over the long run here. And he is sliding back. That's going to move Robert up a slot. Move Brian back into 8th. As they start to kind of slide back once again. He held on up there for a little bit inside the top 5, but the longer this run goes, we'll restart back on lap 31. So we're, 13, 14. Oh, trouble! Henrietta gets turned around. Brian involved, and that is going to be a caution, folks. Henrietta getting turned around. Caution should be flying here in a moment. No caution as of yet. Oh, man. Brian's got to feel bad about that one. Just got into the door. And off track went Brian. See Brian down there on the track. Wow. So right there was contact between Brian and Henrietta, which caused the incident there off of turn 4. He just hooked Henrietta hard into the outside wall. Nothing Brian could have done at that point. You see him sliding down. One more look at it here. Brian was on that outside lane. And just this big time impact. Wow. Gliding through the grass. Looks like we're still under green here, but big mistake there out of both those drivers. 46 complete, Melton out front. They're both going to be a lap down here. 46 and 100 complete. And the problem here is Henrietta's car completely torn up. And let's show what the championship looked like coming into the night. Well, Henrietta was right there in 4th with 268. Jeremy right there behind him. I don't think it's going to hurt him too bad in the point standings as this race goes through. But man, oh man, big time impact. Not what he wanted to see here tonight. I kind of feel bad for him there. Boy, wow, okay. So big impact here tonight as we continue to run. 49 on the board of the 100 here tonight. Melton leads Anderson in second, and we are closing in, folks, on what should be the round of stops coming up. And taking a look at the pit strategy here. Well, about 3 more laps Melton could be able to squeeze out of that machine, if my math is correct here. Got 22 on this stint lap this time. By now 23. It'll be around 51 when that 48 should be headed to pit road. And then you got Patrick there. He's got a bit more in the tank. So does Douglas. Here to the end of this race. The 50 on the board will reach the midway point after an incident there between Henrietta and Brian there, unfortunately getting corrected as well. We all fight through 50 on the board this time by of the 100 tonight. Man, that was big, and yellow is out here tonight. Second caution of the night. Yellow flag is back out. We'll go see what happened here. Corey Melton was leading here when the yellow... Oh, yep, stage break. That is correct. Stage break here at lap 50. And that will bring everybody to pit road. So here we go. Everybody will head to pit road this time by 50 halfway through this event at Charlotte here tonight. And what a night it's been so far here in the BRP series. And we got somebody trying to get in the booth. Sorry, I didn't see that until just now, man. I do apologize. Love to have you up here, but big incident there. Wow, what a night it's been. Cars on pit road. Robert Henrietta 3 laps down. Talk to Robert here. Hey Robert, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Hey Rob. Hey Rob, it's Matt in the booth, man. You got a copy? Alrighty, man. We got kind of wrapped up there with Brian on the front straightaway. Destroyed that machine. I know you was able to get it fixed and whatnot. Should have a fast repair, but right now you're listed 2 laps down, man. You think you can get those back?
I mean, I hope so. We definitely have a fast machine. Just really had a brain fart exiting pit road earlier. Spun it out. I didn't do that a single time in practice. So, I did this to myself. So hopefully, and I think if we do, we can contend for the win.
Well, I tell you what, I gotta say, y'all figured out a way to really tear up some race cars down the front straight away, buddy.
Yeah, man, it's tough luck, but sometimes that's just racing.
10-4, man. Well, best of luck getting back on the lead lap over the next half of this race.
Thank you.
There you go. It's Robert Henrietta who ended up in the outside wall after him and Brian made contact. Now let's try Jake Anderson down here. Hey, Jake Anderson, is Matt up here in the Extreme Sim TV booth? You got a copy on it, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, now, right now you're setting P2 right there behind Mr. Corey Melton and those guys. You think you got anything for him?
I got something for him in the short run, but he definitely has a long run speed, and trying to figure out how he's saving those tires. We run the same lap times.
10-4, man. Well, I'll tell you what, you were right. Short run speed, you do have it. So best of luck on the restart. Maybe you can get up there to him.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Jake Anderson setting second right now. Trying to get up there out of that turn left motorsports machine. So as we sit right now halfway at Charlotte, folks, we should go green here with about 45-ish to go when we get this restart here tonight. Now, the question has to become, as we get ready to go green once again here tonight for Extreme Sim TV's coverage of the Burnt Rubber podcast series, what can you do if you're one of these drivers up here? Melton there in the 48, 128 of Anderson, getting ready to go. So, as we get ready to rock and roll again here tonight, this should be interesting toward the end of this race. And again, folks, coming down to the end of this event here tonight. So as we come down to the end, 52 of 100 complete here tonight. So we're rocking and rolling to the end with 53 of 100 laps complete here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Jake Anderson running second. Corey Melton leads. Bryton Hutchinson there will restart third. Brian Douglas in fourth. You see Brian's 1 lap down. Henrietta 2 down. Brian there in the 5 machine, of course, got wrapped up with Robert there just a little bit ago that brought that, didn't bring a caution out, but they tore both those race cars up. So as we restart here, both of them will be 1 lap down. We're getting ready to go green here. Lights out on the iRacing pace car here tonight with the ASMR Burnt Rubber podcast series here on Extreme Sim TV. Getting ready to go green once again here tonight. Oh. Alright, as we get ready to go one more time. 53 of 100 complete here tonight. And so here we go. Car is going to come off the turn number 4. To see the green flag in the air this time by
green.
Melton. Gets away from Anderson here. Great restart for Corey, and we know Jake's got that short run speed, but didn't get the restart he wanted it, and it's Bryton who gets to the inside of the 128 battle for third. Bryton off the corner here, side by side, down the back straightaway at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Jake Anderson, Bryton Hutchinson. Those guys fighting it out here in the BRP series. 54 of 100 laps complete. Man, oh man, what a night it's been so far. Here in the BRP series. You see Anderson jumps back out in front of Bryton. Walking that car into P2 right now. And this is Charlotte Motor Speedway, February the 17th. We head to Dover and then off to Martinsville, Virginia. And a little bit of housekeeping here as we continue to run 56 complete. Michael Overstreet not involved with this race. due to a 2-week suspension due to short track tempers. We'll put it that way. So he'll be making his return at Martinsville. We hope to get an interview with Michael Overstreet here at some point in the near future. Looking to have him back out on track. Corey Melton out front. And again, not as you see, Jake Anderson closing that gap back down. Once again, 57 on the board this time by. Keep in mind, we head off to Dover, Delaware next week. That should be a lot of fun. 100 laps over at Dover. And then off to Martinsville as well in 2 weeks. So as these guys fight, 58 on the board of the 100 here tonight. Everybody hanging on. Dover, Martinsville coming up. Michigan coming up. North Wilkesboro on the schedule. Twin Ring Motegi, the oval there, also in the near future for these guys. We got a change for position, and it's going to be, let's see where this may be. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of a jostling around. Jake Anderson in second. Hutchinson back there in third. Hutchinson getting pressure there from Ryan Douglas and that beautiful looking Caterpillar machine. The battle kind of brewing between these two drivers with 59 going on the board this time by, and one car blinking in and out severely in its huck, and they've got, and they're gonna have to look at that. That almost put that number 31 to Douglas in the outside wall. Couldn't tell where the 7 was at. That could have been big here. But right now, we continue to rock and roll with 59 on the board of the 100 here tonight from Charlotte Motor Speedway. 60 on the board this time by. Flagman will give him 40 laps to go next time. Now, with 40 to go, you take a look at your pit strategy. At least one more stop in this event. And we're actually going to take a look at the fuel strategy right now. So where we set now, this third run, they've ran 9 laps, 25-25, and what should be another 15, so lap 75-ish before they come down again, and that'll put them on track to go to the end, and one more stop if they can make it to 75. So again, they'll be stopping with roughly 25 to go, but I tell you what, Anderson not letting Melton get away this time. We fight through here once again. We take a look at the time delta here between these two drivers. And man, oh man, that gap just kind of closing in slowly. 2.4 right now as they fight through up front. Everybody doing a wonderful job. And right now, your leader England here tonight. And it looks like Ryan Douglas did get around Ed there for that 4th position. We'll take a look at that one. Looks like Ed's just going to let the 31 go here into turn 1. Yeah, he's just going to kind of let him go there. Nice sportsman-like maneuver. Get that car up in front of him. He's winking out, having a bit of a problem. So Ed drops to 5th here with 63 complete here tonight. Only one caution here tonight. Only one yellow here tonight for an incident. Everything else, well, we had the stage break caution. We did have 2 incidents here back when Henretta and Mr. Brian made some contact down the front straightaway, turned them in the outside wall, but did not bring out a caution. And here we go, closing in on the final stops here about 10 laps from now here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Now, as we fight through the last of these laps here tonight at Charlotte, and again, we do have the playoffs in this league, top 12. Keep that in mind. Early run 66 of 100 complete. Corey Melton up front. Anderson in second. Anderson actually falling off now, and here comes Brighton and Hutchinson. They're in that number 84. This will be the battle for third on the racetrack right now, with Ryan Douglas in fourth. Ed Huck in fifth right now. Jeremy in sixth. 67 of 100 laps complete here tonight. And what a night it's been. 67 of 100 in the books here tonight. Uh, 68 of 100 laps complete. Corey Melton up in front of the field in the 48 machine. That's the way they run right now. 68 of 100 complete. Bryton Hutchinson there in third. Or in second. Anderson in third right now. Everybody fighting their way through. 68 of 100 in the books right now. So they fight down the back straightaway. 69 on the board with Ryan Douglas right there in front of Ed. You see Ed behind him, and Jeremy right now inside the top six as well. 69 on the board this time by Patrick there in seventh. Dave Gage in eighth. Brian there in ninth. Both 1 lap down. Keep that in mind. Dave Gage 1 lap down. Brian 1 lap down. That's the battle for the lucky dog position. But right now it's Corey Melton gap in the field, 1.9 seconds. Jake Anderson back there sitting in the third slot with Ryan Douglas there in fourth. Ed in fifth. That's the way we set right now. And folks, we have completed 70 of 100 complete. I'm going to take a break out of the booth for a moment. I'll be back here at Charlotte in a moment. Alrighty, folks, back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Corey Melton working his way down the back front straightaway once again after taking fuel and tires. Patrick right now on pit road. Bryton Hutchison working his way through as well. 25 to go here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway here tonight to wind it down for the ASMR Burnt Rubber Podcast series here on Extreme Sim TV. 24 laps to go this time by. 24 to go here at Charlotte. Everybody fighting through with just 24 laps to go. Everybody trying to finish this race out right now. 24 laps to go. Melton back up front now. Hutchison right there in the third. A little bit of a gap to Douglas. Douglas back there as well. And Brian off of pit road here is also at the moment 23 to go here at Charlotte. And it's Anderson 2.4, 2.7 back off of Melton. And again, Anderson seems to be a little quicker than Melton on short runs. But these longer runs, Melton is just able to walk away from Anderson here. And it seems to be happening again here tonight. So what is 22 on the board this time by Melton out front, Anderson in second. Across the stripe, 22 laps to go here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. There's 22 laps to go. Melton, Anderson, Hutchison, Douglas, everybody right there. Patrick and the 15 machine there as well of Jeremy. Everybody hanging on, 22 laps to go. $22 to go here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Melton hanging on out front. Corey Melton up front doing a great job hanging on. 21 laps to go. 21 to go here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Corey Melton leads. Getting ready to put another car lap down right in front of me. Anderson 2.99 back. Everybody else going to fall back, and that is Brian getting ready to go 2 laps down here tonight at Charlotte. Brian definitely in danger of 2 laps down here with 20 to go. Melton out front with a comfortable lead. Everybody kind of spread out, all but Douglas and Hutchison. Those two close together back there. You see Douglas right there kind of closing in as well. Everybody fighting through. 19 to go here at Charlotte. As Corey Melton leads in the 48. Anderson in second in the 128 right now. Boy, these guys putting on a heck of a show here tonight with 18 to go this time by, with Melton out front watching the 31 of Ryan Douglas right now to see if he can make any moves up to the back bumper of Bryton at the moment. That's Bryton Hutchison. He's right there behind. So it's 18 to go here tonight as everybody fights their way through. Corey Melton makes the move to the bottom. Corey Melton, he'll get by Brian. Jake Anderson there as well. Bryton in third. Ryan Douglas in fourth. Patrick in fifth with 17 laps to go. So 17 to go here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Melton, Anderson, Hutchison, all right there in the mix together. These guys doing a wonderful job keeping it clean all night tonight. Not many yellows at all. Thank you to the people in chat. Burnt Rubber Podcast, give them a big shout out. Of course, with the race season starting back up, they're going to be doing more podcasts. So check out Burnt Rubber Podcast for all your NASCAR information. coming up as well with 15 to go with Melton out front. It looks like here tonight we're taking a look there at Patrick there in 5th and Brighton up there in 3rd. But it looks like Melton well on his way to a win here tonight in the 48. And man, oh man, Corey Melton is on rails here tonight at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. As we get ready to go here tonight. And don't forget, guys, this Sunday, Valentine's Day coming up. Don't forget about that. You don't want your girlfriends or wives to break your sim rig because you forgot about Valentine's Day. So make sure you've got that on your calendar here, because that would be bad if all your sim rigs and equipment went bye-bye because you forgot about Valentine's Day. So make sure to remember that one as we're 14 to go. Melton leads Anderson in 2nd here tonight. You get everybody fighting through, 14 laps to go. Melton leads the way. Corey out front, hanging on. Corey in the 48 hangs on right now, 13 laps away from getting the win here tonight. That's Corey Melton with 13 to go here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And if he can rock this in, this will be his 8th win of his league racing career. And it will come here at Charlotte. And Corey just doing a wonderful job. Of course, the last win he got was back in the Truck Series. Back at at Road America, picked up a win there. And then the last Xfinity win he got was back at Pocono as well. So right now, looking to put Charlotte on the win list. 4-second gaps, what he's got over everyone else. Not much going on. You see Dave Gage got around for P7. Was able to put past Ed Hook past Dave Gage. And you see earlier on it was Dave Gage getting around Hook. So pretty good little battles back here with those race cars. But with 11 laps to go, it's Melton leads 4.9 seconds back to Anderson in 2nd now. Jake Anderson doing a wonderful job here. Just not enough in that car to get up there to Corey Melton here tonight. And with just 10 laps to go here, should be a lot of fun here for the final 10. And again, Melton has just been on rails all night. Let's take a look at their last lap time across the stripe here. So the last time that they were across this stripe, 31.59 for Corey Melton. Jake Anderson, 32.04. You see it right there, half a second faster between Anderson and Melton last time. And what is interesting, Brighton's actually closing on Anderson. Anderson may be in trouble here for that P2 spot, 0.2 of a second difference that time by. So Brighton closing the gap down to Anderson. Anderson in danger of losing P2 here over the closing stages of this race. So it's 9 laps to go from Charlotte Motor Speedway. 8 to go now. Corey Melton out front, looking for yet another win. And really, guys, I'm not shocked. Corey has just been strong all evening long. And right here with 8 laps to go, it's been Jake Anderson, Corey Melton that's been the fastest too. Of course, here comes Bryton Hutchinson closing in on Jake Anderson for that 2nd position here tonight. Everybody hanging on at the moment. And right now, right now 7 laps to go this time by as we fight through. 7 laps to go. Melton, Anderson, and Hutchison. Your top 3 here. And right now, 6 laps to go this time by. And what a night here so far. And right now, 6 laps to go this time by. Hutchison closing in on Anderson. And this battle for second here is getting ready to heat up, because I think Hutchison's going to dive to the bottom and get by Anderson for this second position here tonight. 5 to go for Corey Melton. Great racing so far. You see once again that time by Hutchison was faster than Anderson that time by. The gap at the front of the field is going to be 6 seconds. That battle for second definitely heating up here between Hutchison and Anderson right now. Hutchison looking to the top lane. He'll go to the middle lane now looking for a run. Can't do it. 4 laps to go this time by. Four to go here down the back straightaway. They're hanging on right now up front. Anderson, Hutchison, battle for second. Melton has checked out on the field. 7 seconds, but this battle for second far from over. 3 laps to go from Charlotte. Let's take a look at our pit strategy and our pit lengths here tonight. I'm pretty sure, taking a look, 23. Everybody should be good. They'd have to run 25 to make it work. And mostly everybody's in that window to make this happen here tonight. But right here, actually Hutchison's got a little bit more than Anderson. Anderson may not have enough fuel. He's going to have to turn 27 laps here tonight. Anderson may be in a bit of trouble. Going to have to turn 27, 2 laps to go. Hutchison to the back bumper of Anderson that time. But once he's caught him, he started kind of falling off as they come to 1 lap to go this time by. So 1 to go this time by here from what would be Charlotte Motor Speedway. To the bottom, Hutchison looks. White flag in the air, 1 to go for Corey Melton. But this battle for second still ongoing. Hutchison to the back bumper of Anderson. Melton, he is out of here. Melton now down the back straightaway looking for the win. Battle for second right now. Heating up between Anderson and Hutchison. And these two putting on a show down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, down into turns 3 and 4 to 48. Coming off of turn 4. Corey Melton will get the win in the Chevrolet Camaro. And Jake Anderson now going to try to hang on to Bryton Hutchison right there behind him. And Anderson holds on for second. What a run here tonight. Congratulations to both those drivers. Well, folks, we'll be right back here in a moment for your post-race here at Charlotte.
Yes, sir. Sure do. Yeah, he in the race chat he was like, "Man, I don't know what to do. 7 laps in and I'm junk and you're gone." Yeah, I don't know what it is about Charlotte, but any track that requires a really good rhythm with marks just fits me, and I knew what lap times I wanted to run throughout the course of a run. So that's why at the beginning of the race you saw me let him by at the beginning of the race, because he was just pushing harder than I was, and I knew I'd get back to him. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. It was a fun night. I thought Brighton in the long run had he had the speed, man. We were talking about lap times and he was staying right there with me. So I think if he could have got around Jake, it could have been something maybe. Yeah, get that win, and then look forward to the playoffs. And Clark's going to be a hell of a competitor. I wish he would have been here tonight, because I know when I tell him that I won, he's going to be like, "It's only because I wasn't there."
You never know.
Yeah, he's fun to race with. So me and him are usually pretty similar in time. So took advantage of him being gone.
Well, great job, man. Congratulations there, Corey. Melton getting the win here tonight. Jake Anderson there in second. Brighton. Or Anderson got second, then Brighton coming home third. But you did a good job, Corey. Congratulations, my friend. You may like to thank.
Just thanks to Brighton and my team, Clark and Dave. We always kind of help each other out with strategies and fuel, see who's got the best idea and roll with it. So,
Well, man, you did a wonderful job here tonight, Corey. Congratulations, buddy.
thanks, Matt. You guys have a good night.
All right, let's get Jake Anderson up here. Hey, Jake Anderson, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy.
Got a copy.
Alrighty, man, you had a pretty fast car on the get-go there, but it just kind of fell apart over the long run.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I could keep pace in the early part, but definitely Corey and even Breton, they had good long run speed, and at the end there, I was playing defense.
Well, man, that's unfortunate, man. But you held on. Great run there, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun. Glad to see some green flag racing as of late. We haven't had too much of it. It was good to see.
Well, you did a great job. You come home in P2. Good points tonight, man. Kind of hard to get used to you there in that car, not the Coca-Cola car. So, but anyway, we got it. We're getting used to it a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all like last week. It's all about Stacy, and thoughts and prayers out to their family.
Yeah, and early, like I said, great job, man, and hope that Brian's doing better too as well. But man, I'm gonna let you go, Jake. What a night it was for you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good, like you said, good points tonight for me.
And for buddy. Congratulations, Jake. All right, let's grab Brighton up here. Brighton coming on third. Hey, Brighton, you got a copy on me?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, man. Well, great run here, coming home third here tonight. You ran down Jake Anderson at the very end, but you just wasn't able to get around him.
Yeah, all the runs I realized, I had a long run car. I clearly could save my tires. The run before that, I caught him, passed him, was gone. Was keeping up with Corey, and then the last run caught him, and my car in 3 and 4 could not take the outside, and 1 and 2, I was trying to get my nose under him just enough so I didn't have to take the outside, but I just, I was trying to race him clean.
Well, man, you did a great job holding on to it, buddy. Coming home third here tonight. Great run for you, man.
Thank you. The team should have had a 1-2, but I'll take a third. I'm not going to complain.
And for buddy. Well, again, congratulations. Great run here tonight. Anybody you'd like to thank?
My wife for letting me actually race tonight. I was kind of concerned, but thanks to her, thanks to my team, Corey, Dave, Clark, we always work together, and it's fun having good guys.
And for buddy. Well, again, congratulations on the finish here tonight, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, folks, I'm going to get on out of here. I think the throat is finally done for. Made it through the race, but that's about it. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll see you next week. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Have a great night. God bless. Hey, Pat. Hashtag made it.
Hey, you made it. Great.
Hashtag it was all good till like the final interviews, and then after the race is over, I'm like, oh, my throat doesn't feel good.
We'll get some tea or water or that Theraflu stuff and
Yeah.
rest it up.
I'll tell you what's weird is I got this new point structure thing. And it's supposed to update after the point race is over, right? It's supposed to automatically update. Right? And it somewhat worked, but not all the way like it was. So before next week, I need to figure out why it done the thing. But other than that, I'm happy because it's all new overlay. So
Oh, sweet. I'll have to go check that out.
Yeah, you can't really complain about that, right?
Always love new and shiny.
Yep. But overall, it was a good night. And I got to do a couple of things to fix it, and then it'd be all right. But I'm gonna get off here, man. I'm gonna go head to get done and go out for a little bit, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right, see you later, man.
Yep, later.